Yeah, guys, going on? We have analyzed the Eagles draft class, and now we're going to analyze Atlanta Falcons draft class. First, third overall. Wasn't sure who they were going to go with, but they ended up going with Matt Ryan, quarterback, Boston College. I think it's a good pick because obviously Mike Vick going to jail, and they don't really have much behind it. Redmond is alright, but he's not. He's definitely not the future of the franchise. And behind that, they got like DJ Shock and Harrington. That's just not going to get done. So, what do you think about Matt Ryan?
Some saying third was a little too high for him. You don't know, like he's got good intangibles and everything, but he might lack the decision making. He had a lot of interceptions, but he did have small receivers in Boston College when he was there. But he's got some taller receivers in Atlanta, so I think give him a year, maybe half a year. Hopefully, he'll probably come in this year sometime if Redmond doesn't do good or Harrington. But I still think that he'll definitely be our franchise quarterback of the future in a couple years, and hopefully he can help us get a couple Super Bowls under our belt. We can get our defense a little more solid, and then we need to trade up in the first round to get.
Yeah, you guys got Sam Baker at I think it was like 21 or something. It was the Washington Redskins pick. Yeah, Sam Baker, LSU. Some people thought he might slid into the second round, so might be a little bit of a reach. But what do you think about Sam Baker?
Yeah, we really needed some help at offensive tackle, offensive line. Period. We don't have, like, Todd Wiener's getting a little bit old. We got Keenan Forney, some guys who aren't really like that big names and not really solid starters. But I think Sam Baker will definitely help us out day one. He'll definitely have to come in, just learn our system, and he'll be holding the ground down for hopefully Michael Turner and Matt Ryan for the future. And hopefully I guess we'll have to draft. Hopefully next year we'll draft some other big names. We'll probably be in the top 10 again next year. Hopefully not, but we'll have to wait and see. And hopefully Sam Baker can just help our offense knock sacks down, because I believe Harrington got sacked a lot of times last year.
Okay, and then next we got they traded away one of their seconds because they had three. Of course, they got the one their own Houston's, and then they got the one from D'Angelo Hall trade to Oakland. But with one of their seconds, they chose Curtis Lofton, inside linebacker from Oklahoma. Lofton, I think, is a great pick.
Definitely.
He's definitely going to improve because I think Broken was moving outside or something like that.
And he's getting old too.
Yeah, so that's a good pickup. What do you think about Curtis Lofton?
I think he's a hard hitter. He's a great guy. He has a lot of smarts in his head, a lot of football smarts. So he definitely knows what's going on with it all the time. We did draft Stephen Nichols last year, I believe, the 4th round. He was supposed to come in. He might still come in. Who knows after Brooklyn goes, because he's getting older. But him, Boley, Brooklyn, and Lofton, I think that's going to be a good linebacking core. Even though who knows about Boley with
getting in trouble,
the rest of it. Hopefully, he said he was just trying to push her out. I don't know, push her out of the house. But he said
he was saying get out of my house, but he was just.
I think Lofton is still a good pick for us because we need some help on defense, and linebacker was definitely a need.
Then next they took a guy who could have been the 2nd round pick, arguably, but slipped to the 3rd. You got Shavis Jackson from LSU, was able to win the national championship with Glenn Dorsey and those guys. So I think that's a good pick as corner depth because their starting corners were. I mean, Chris Houston, yeah, he's going to be good, I think. That's fine. But on the other side, they had, I think, Von Hutchins was the other starter that picked up in free agency. That's just not going to cut it. They need more depth there. And I don't know what.
Well, obviously we lost D'Angelo Hall. We traded him away, so we did need another cornerback to come in. Chris Houston is still young. He's still learning, but so is Shavis Jackson. We do need someone to come in. We did bring Von Hutchins in. He's a little bit of a pro, so he does know the game a little bit more. He can hopefully help our guys out. And behind that, we have Brent Grimes, Derek Lowe, or something like that. So they're both young too. So we have a good young cornerbacking core, but I don't know. It's gonna take a while. Hopefully not a while, but it probably will take a while for them to actually become in their own and be as good as the Eagles. We should have picked up Samuel, but you knew.
Of course, that's a good pickup there. But then you guys in the 3rd picked up Harry Douglas from Louisville. Did good in the Senior Bowl. I think a year at LSU or Louisville with Brian Brown. He was one of his main targets. And your thoughts on Harry Douglas?
He's a very quick guy. He'll definitely help our punt return, kick return because we had, I believe, Adam Jennings, our fifth wide receiver. He didn't do very good at all. We also had, I think, Norwood returned a couple of them, and I don't want him to get hurt, so I don't want Douglas to get hurt or anything either, but I think he's got the speed, he can juke and a lot of stuff. Maybe he'll be a slot guy, he can help out Matt Ryan or Chris Redmond. A little bit, he does have the speed, as you said. He's not that tall, I think he's like 5'11", maybe 6 foot, but I think he'll definitely help out our kick return out for the future, and hopefully he'll be better than Adam Jennings was.
Well, seems like both of our teams helped their special teams with wide receivers. You guys got Douglas, we got Sean Jackson, but
we didn't fill. I think we didn't fill all of our needs. We didn't get a defensive tackle. I think we really need a defensive tackle. Everyone thought we were going to get a defensive tackle, and we didn't. So that's at least one more need. I know we might need, but we do have a lot of young guys there: Babineau, Trey Lewis, Montavious Stanley. So
maybe something will happen.
Yeah, they're not horrible. They're just mediocre at best.
What grade would you give Atlanta on the 2008 draft?
I have to give them B+, A-. We had to get Matt Ryan. We need a quarterback, obviously. We had to get offensive tackle, so we did draft 2 big needs. Linebacker, it was a need, but I think we helped defensive tackle more, so I wouldn't give him like an A+ or nothing. But I still think we really helped our core out. We'll definitely be good in a couple of years. Next year's draft, maybe, I don't know where we're going to go, maybe offensive tackle. Maybe Michael Crabtree will take him from the Eagles, but maybe defensive line, who knows? But
yeah, you got like to go here. Of course, Ole Miss that'd be a great pick. So something like that, maybe we'll see what the season holds with both Atlanta and Philly. Hopefully, we both get back to the promised land, get the playoffs.
Both improve.
Have better season, not be drafted so high. But I don't know, that's pretty much it for the 2008 NFL draft coverage.
We're back in more videos. NFL, any more news comes, or obviously other sports as the seasons roll on. So, DurtyBirdz here, and we're out.